Okay, let's check before creating our material master. We have to check activation of currency and valuation profile. Currency and valuation profile is allows and gives a material ledger the option to store material prices and valuated prices separately in a material ledger and entries. And this is currency type 10 and legal valuation, numerical value. Okay, company code currency and legal valuation. Now we can store, we have three types of valuations: legal group and profit center. Legal valuation is represented by 0 that we see over here. Group valuation is represented by 1. So if we want group valuation with company code currency, then it will be 11. And profit center valuation will be 2. So company code currency and profit center valuation will be 12. So material ledger. Now this currency and valuation profile gets attached with material ledger. Okay. This is the thing to understand. So multiple valuations and multiple currencies can be shown for a single stock or multiple stocks, and it has to be in parallel with profit center accounting and controlling area, as we see over here, controlling area. DQT. Okay, this is already assigned. Maintain description versions for valuation methods. I don't think we need that, but let's see versions. Plan actual controlling area settings. Oh, okay. Just a second. I'll have to go back. Slash OOKKS. S SDQT. Enter. Okay, create versions, evaluation methods. Version 0, controlling area settings. Fiscal year. We have 2025 integrated planning. Double click and 01. Now, so these are necessary steps. Although this is the role of finance consultant: average price, periodic price, and planning will be cumulative. Average price revaluation will be own business transaction or original own. Cost component structure. We don't have a cost component structure right now. Split in object currency, transaction currency, and save. We have to activate currency and valuation profile and the material ledger at the same time. And then we can create material master. Periodic price, actual will be periodic price. Okay. Now, this is done. Define ledger for CO version. SDQT. Okay, this is already made, and the same version that we just set in the previous step, that is also assigned. So we can assign multiple versions in multiple ledgers, assign currency types, and then we activate it. SDQT. Okay, this is already made. Individual characteristics. Okay, 10 company code currency and legal valuation. Okay, 1 is company code currency and 0 is legal valuation. If 2 is preceding, then that is profit center currency, and 3 is group currency. Okay, assign material ledger types to valuation area. Valuation area is your plant. SDQT. Okay, this is assign, activate, SDQT. Okay, material ledger is active. 3 is price determination, which is single level or multi-level. Fair enough. Now we can proceed to making material master. Level of detail, define valuation, clearing, deactivate, and set up transfer prices, multiple valuation approaches, and activation. Controlling area, SDQT, check activation, activate in controlling area, execute. Okay, result analysis is basically costing area. So that is not part of material management consultant's role. Okay, activate. Set successfully in controlling area. Okay, with legal valuation. So these are some 7 to 8 steps that we have to do. Now we can create our check and define default values. Okay, values for posting and controlling. Another additional step, SDQT. We don't have SDQT, so this is an unnecessary step. We missed it. SDQT 01. Default ledger is 0L. Doc will be, this is default standard document mapping coming from costing side, controlling side. Again, not in the scope of material management, but these are necessary steps. Okay, define ledger is already done. Okay, now let's proceed to create a material master. So finally, after so much of configuration, we are proceeding to okay. Logistics, materials management, not purchasing, not purchasing. Material master, material, generalized, MM01. Okay, 200, 200. We can give externally assigned number, or we can depend on the system to generate a number. Mechanical engineering. And we'll create a raw material first. That is ROH raw. This is the broader material type. Select views. Now, what are these views? We've seen these views in the configuration. These are the views that we are allowing for raw material. Okay, MRP, we're not going to configure this right now because we're just creating a simple material. Okay, organization levels, that's the next step. SDQT, SHJ, enter, error. Material ledger must be set productive for valuation area help. Let's see what it says. Okay, it is required to activate OMX3, OMX2, and OMX1. Afterward, it needs to be set productive by transaction CKM start. Okay, we might have missed this somehow. OMX2. We have already checked this. SDQT. Okay, currency type, manual is already done. Okay, OMX3 is already checked. SDQT. Okay. OMX1. This is also checked in the last step, previous step. Okay, this is also active. Next is CKM start. Plant SDQT. Immediately after period change, background processing, test, run, production startup of material ledger. Okay. We'll first run it on test mode. Confirm. Output device LP01. Now, this is a standard printer setting without having a printer. So this is from SAP. Continue. Job production startup for user is scheduled. Now, where to see this? More. Own jobs, which is SM37. Okay, this is scheduled. Production startup. Okay. Now, this was test run. We'll remove both of these because when we have background processing checked, this one, only then this background job is activated and triggered. So let's execute in the same screen. Okay. Now, this is a critical step for consultants. Okay. Now, this is done, I hope. Step. Reconcile. Company codes in which material ledger and FI can be reconciled. Unlock material. Plant is now productive. Plant SDQT. In AD company code, real MA price. Moving average price logic activated. ML insert only is activated. Background, okay. So it's a complex step basically. Let's go to material 200, 200. Select views. SDQT. SJ. Okay, now we are through after all the steps. So this is our carbureted plugs of this model. Okay, copy. Unit of measure pieces, material 0, 1, division 0, 0. No, these are division. Divisions can be your product divisions in your company. Okay. 0, 1, make to order. It can be make to stock as well. Authorization group is for users who can handle this material and deal with the purchasing and moving of this product. Basic data 2, basic material, part number, environmentally relevant, is it bulk or liquid, additional data. This is in English. We can maintain other languages. Okay. Unit of measure, document data, other details can be given. Sales general plant, we're skipping sales data right now. Pieces availability check, this is for production. Okay. Batch requirement, batch management, we will keep it unchecked, and when we create another material for batch, we will do that then. Transportation group, loading group, this is for shipping 0, 1. Purchasing, ordering unit, purchasing group, line G, I'll just take it randomly. Batch management, no. Automatic PO, yes. We can have freight groups also. Some materials will require a different kind of freight, like air freight, shipping, cargo, or by truck, by road. Okay, so that some of the materials will have a different freight group. Okay. Plant data storage 1. Storage bin unit of issue will keep it empty right now. Label type batch management, no, not right now. Maturation time, plant data storage 2. Negative stocks in plant, this is done when plants are getting uploaded from legacy systems, from external systems, then we can have negative stocks. If there is discrepancy in reconciliation in numbers and units, counting units, only then. Okay, accounting 1. Now this is accounting basically handles your FIMM integration. Since this is a raw material valuation class, we'll discuss this valuation classes. 3000 handles integration of raw material with FI. So GL accounts dealing with raw materials will be grouped under 3000. Now over here, if you see, ledger and material ledger valuations are basically activated over here. If we had multiple valuations active, it would show over here in this empty part. Okay. Now, standard price 200, 1 unit, future price, we don't need this right now. Accounting. Price control is S. Price control is standard. V is moving average. Okay. Exchange rate, accounting 2. Okay, LIFO. This is again for batch management. Costing 1. Do not cost quantity structure is a combination of two things, that is bills of material and routing. That is quantity structure. Material origin, this is for costing only. Origin group is again costing area. Profit center is also required for material master. Okay, costing two, again, this is prices that are planned and forecasted are updated over here. And that's it. Moving average and standard price. Okay. Save. Okay, material was created. Okay. Now, that was one thing. We have created a material. Now we can also create a batch, but for that we need a little bit more configuration, but we'll do that later. Purchasing, master data, quota source list info record. Okay, we'll see conditions later on. Quotas, valid 2. Now this is, for example, 25/01/2025. Minimum quantity splits will happen. Like if you're ordering 1000 units, it will be split as per your calculation for paying incoming tax and freights and other toll taxes. To keep that at optimum level, you would split your deliveries, vendor deliveries, to like 300, or we'll just keep it safe at 50 right now. Okay, till 2025. Okay, now you can actually, what is basically the purpose logic here, that since tool taxes, freight charges tend to change, and there are contingencies placed by courier companies, cargo companies, that if pieces go beyond 51 or 50, then the charges would get higher. So you'll actually keep the splits to 50 to save your freight charges or transportation charges, whatever it is, because you have to think from an inventory manager's point of view as well. Okay, save. Quota arrangement is maintained for this product. So this is a business case scenario. Okay. Source list. Now this source list is basically, you will maintain this material will be procured from various vendors. Enter. And we can have multiple vendors for the same material for the same dates. Different dates. Let's say 19/01/2025 to 21/01/2025 vendor. Now for vendor, we are going to select this vendor because we need it at a different rate, and the other vendor will keep it because that vendor has said that the availability will be after 21st. Okay, so our vendor was, so you can, in a source list, why do we maintain this source listing? SDQT. Okay, why do we maintain source listing? Because we can know what material is being handled by what vendor, because we can have many vendors, many materials. Okay, 500, 300. Purchasing org is the SDQT, and this is our quota arrangement, I believe. Agreement number, purchasing documents per supply. No, we don't have a purchasing document right now. Okay. And the maintain item. Let's see. purchasing documents again. No, we don't need this purchasing document because we have to match this product from purchasing order. Okay, now fixed supply source, whether this vendor will be the only one to supply this material and will it be blocked or not. And MRP, we have not configured that yet, so we'll keep it empty, save it. Source list has been changed. So multiple vendors can source you the material. Okay, and we can maintain that. So it's easy to choose a vendor when we are creating a purchase order and when we are invoicing. Source list, info record. Now, info record is interesting. 5,300. Purchasing org is SDQT, info record. Now, there are categories. Info categories are 4 standards of contracting, pipeline, and consignment. This is usually asked in interviews. Enter. Okay. First reminder in 3 days, second in 5 days, third in 8 days. And this is the vendor. The good thing in this info record is that we can maintain scales. Okay, what are scales? We'll do that in just a while. Ordering unit is piece to piece, and valid. We can also keep validity of this info record. Okay, purchasing ordering data. This is general data, and now we're going into ordering data. Planned delivery time is 10. This is picked up from material master. Total under delivery 2%. Over delivery 2%. Acknowledgement required. GR based invoice, we don't want to do this because if you have splitting, as in quota, if there are like 1,000 pieces being ordered and split is 50, that would require 20 invoices. So that will create um, a mess, paperwork mess. Standard quantity, so our quota is 50, standard quantity will be 200. So 4 splits will happen. Minimum quantity will be 100. That is 2 splits. And maximum quantity we can give that. Net price is 20 AED. Conditions, we'll study that conditions later on. Shipping terms, Incoterms, we can give it over here. Location where it will be shipped. Okay. Conditions. Come on. I guess it's stuck. Let's do it in the next step, in the next lecture. Oh, okay, it has come. Okay, fine. Now, 220 AED per one piece from till 25/01/2025. Okay. Then we have scales. 220s per piece. Okay. Scale quantity is, let's say, 30 orders, 30 pieces are ordered, then 220. But if 100 pieces are ordered, then it will be 190 per piece. Okay. And if 200 are ordered, then 150 a piece. Okay. This is scales. Additional data, sales deal, promotion. Okay. And free goods, we can also give some quantity of free goods as well. Ordering unit, pieces, minimum quantity will be 200 for this. On 200, okay, 1. Additional quantity is greater than or equals 1. Okay. Additional quantity, let's say in 200, you'll get 2 pieces. Okay. Additional quantity is 1. Okay. So out of minimum quantity will be 200, then you will get 2 pieces free. Save header data. Fields. Lower limit, upper limit. We can also assign lower limits and upper limits as well. Validity periods. So we can keep a price. This valid for these days. This price will be valid for these many days. Usually this is given in quotations, RFQs also. Okay. So I believe everything is done. Header data and extras, conversion factors. Fair enough. I guess we can save it. Purchasing info record 198 created for purchasing and plant. Okay. So that's it for today.